Hey, what's going on out there, YouTube, Facebook? I'm making this video here because some really interesting information has come out about the Malaysian Flight 370 that disappeared or blew up or whatever happened to it. But it seems quite interesting that people are able to call the passengers' cell phones. Relatives are calling their cell phones, and they're ringing multiple times, but no one answers, and then it goes to voicemail. Now, what's interesting about this is anybody that knows anything about cell phones will know that if you take the battery out of a cell phone, or if the cell phone is dead or something happens to it where it's no longer working, and you call the cell phone, it will go straight to voicemail. It will not ring multiple times, which leads me to believe that these people's cell phones are not damaged or destroyed or at the bottom of the ocean or burnt up into little pieces of flames. So let's just take a look right here at this guy who calls the phone live on TV because he's freaking out, and many other people are doing the same thing. They're calling their relatives' phones, and like I said, they're ringing multiple times and then they're going to voicemail instead of going straight to voicemail. So let's check this video out right here. As you can see, the phone is ringing multiple times. So what's going on here with this guy is, very interesting. At first I started thinking that the plane was shot down, or that the missing passports on the plane had something to do with someone getting on there with a bomb. But I'm starting to lean a little bit more towards there was people on the plane that had access to secret military technology. They worked for a company called Freescale Products. Freescale Semiconductors. Okay, Freescale came out and said that they had 20 employees on the plane when the plane went down or went missing, and they offered their deepest condolences to the family members of these employees. Now, Freescale is involved in computer chips and military technology, and what's most interesting of all is they're also known for being involved in military cloaking technology. So this is the company right here, Freescale. They do microprocessors and all kinds of stuff. They do a lot of military applications. We have a few Freescale facilities in here in Massachusetts where I am. There's actually one about 15-20 miles away from me. They involved in all kinds of crazy stuff. Alright, you can just take a look here through the website, some of the stuff that they make. Now what's interesting is 20 of their employees were on this airplane. Okay, now what's even more interesting than that is that Freescale also is involved in making this type of stuff. Okay, cloaking technology. Very, very interesting stuff. You can Google this and take a look at it. This isn't science fiction. It's in mainstream news. The military really does have this type of stuff. You can take a look. Invisible airplanes, Chinese and U.S. race for cloaking technology. Very interesting how that plane went down, and it had 20 people that worked for this company that is involved with this kind of stuff. Very, very, very interesting. So what I'm thinking is that the passengers on this airplane here that seem to have lost their passports, or the passports were actually stolen, I think that they were Chinese operatives who were hijacking and kidnapping the employees involved in Freescale to learn more about the technology that America is working on. Now, the reason China would know about this is because Freescale also is involved in China. Okay, they kind of go back and forth. They work together, but with the Cold War heating up and everything going on, I find it very interesting, to say the least, that a plane that has 20 employees of a company that's involved in secret military advanced technology, with the Cold War heating up, suddenly goes missing. And I'm starting to think that it's more missing than it is blown up into pieces, because now the cell phones are able to ring and ring and ring. So did somebody screw up and they forgot to turn off the cell phones or get rid of the cell phones? So is there any way that possibly somebody could find a way to you know, ping the cell phones locations. I'm sure that's going to be questions that are going to be raised. I don't think this is going to be making it to the mainstream media for any time soon at all, because they're going to want to cover this up if it is accurate that the Chinese have hijacked this plane, maybe in cahoots with Russia, to gain access to advanced technology or people that knew of advanced technology. Hey, it's not surprising, because in the past scientists have been stolen and kidnapped and used for their knowledge. So I'm just putting this out there, a few thoughts for people to think about. So, you know, that's it right there. So, very interesting to say the least. I'm going to leave it like I leave all my videos with thank you for watching my videos.